It's my favorite phrase that I've heard today. 65 is the new 45.
Yes, it is.
Richard and Linda Eyre are here, and we missed you last time. You'd been traveling to grandbaby number 27.
They almost wouldn't take me when they saw you weren't here, honey.
Oh, that's not true. But we do love your better half.
It's so great to see you again.
I'm so happy y'all are here. And they have a best-selling book, Life in Full, Maximizing Your Longevity and Legacy.
Well, it's not even out yet, but we wanted you to be the first one to see it. Right?
I'm
and
so
it comes out in
excited about
September, but it's all about the fact that 65's not old anymore.
Okay, so why is that?
Well, look, I mean, 45-year-olds used to say, I've got 20 more good years. What am I going to do with myself? That's what 65-year-olds now say.
Oh my gosh.
You've got another 20, 25 years.
My mom is 70 this year, and she just said, I have 20 good years left, and I'm going to do wonderful, fun things with them.
Yeah.
And you know, it's so fun. Everybody dreads, you know, the big 65. Wow, we are having so much fun. We don't want to tell our kids how much fun we're having, because it is a whole new world. It is so exciting when you know what you're doing and you...
And we're the first generation. I mean, you know, this baby... You know, there are 81 million baby boomers in the United States. They're all in their 50s or their 60s.
Okay, and that's what the baby boomers are. That's the generation
where they are.
Huge. It's a big generation, and everyone's catering to us because there's so many of us, and our health is so much better than any other generation. And if you make it up to 60, 65, you've got a good chance to live 20 or 25 or 30 more years and have good health.
And is that what makes you so unique?
Well, yeah, I think the size of it. I played at a tennis tournament the other day in the 65 division. They happened to have the 90 and over division at the same location. And here's these 90-year-olds playing singles.
Oh,
it was awesome,
wow.
Reagan. I mean, I got to tell you this. I went. The guy that won, I went and congratulated. I said, "It's so awesome that you can still hit the ball at your age." And he said, "Hell, hitting it's easy. It's picking it up that's killing me." But I mean, these are 90-year-olds.
It's true.
You know?
But you guys are wonderful grandparents. Linda, what role should grandparents play in their grandchildren's lives? Should you spoil them? Should you be more like a parent? How do you have to be as a grandparent?
You know what? I think it's the most fun part, because you can send them home for one thing, unless they happen to be living with you, which does happen. But I just think it is so interesting the influence you can have in a grandchild's life. I have a little Grammy camp every summer, and we have a little sleepover with just little small groups at a time. And it is so fun to really get to know them as individuals, ask them questions, find out who they really are. And then they really know you. You know, I want them to remember me not just as somebody that makes chocolate chip cookies, but that I love music and I love art, and I want to expose them to that.
Oh, it creates special memories for them and for you.
Yeah.
And I have a thing called Grandfather's Secrets. At first I was calling them Grandfather's Advice, and nobody was interested.
Nobody wanted
But
that.
secrets.
I said, Grandfather's Secrets.
It's
like,
intriguing.
what are they? What are they? And so they're things like, number one is most kids are waiting for someone to lead them, but they just don't know it yet. So there are these little things that kids memorize, and you kind of work with them.
And then he has them send in little incidents in their lives where that was
illustrate
true.
it.
And I was able to
It's so
be a
much
leader.
fun.
That's another book you could write.
Well, you couldn't
with
do
all
this
your
stuff
little
as
grandfather secrets.
no, that's in there. I mean, you're
it's in
smart
here.
to ask that question, because you know, to us, everything is family. And what we're really saying, when all is said and done, yeah, you can be healthy and you can play golf and so on, but the real thing you can do is continue to be part of your family. So, Reagan, we're changing our brand. We're now grandparents.
Oh, I love it though. You're making me miss my grandma. I miss her because I had so many wonderful times with her.
Isn't it great?
And they are so special
It's
in
a
your life.
relationship
You think
you can
about
never
those
have.
memories, and a lot of our grandparents really, we didn't have a lot to do with them. A lot of them passed away because it was a different age.
Yeah.
But it is so fabulous to have these grandchildren, and each of them has a unique personality. I do have to say that grandparents can kind of wreck a family economy if you're trying to teach your children to be, you know.
You don't want to
It's
spoil
true.
them
If-
too much.
yeah,
You want
And
to,
then
if you're the
they
handout
dump all
guy.
this stuff on their grandchildren, and it really makes it hard for the parents. But
It
you
does.
work that out.
I know,
You work
because
that
my
out.
mom always tries to get, she'll say, what does Gunnar want for his birthday? And then I'll say, well, he wants these things, but we're getting that. And then she sends it. And then my husband's like, why did you tell her? That was the big present.
And she
got
probably
it.
says, I'm the grandma. I
I can do what I
have the
want.
right to
She's
spoil
bossy.
these
She's
kids.
totally bossy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
when
are.
does this book come out, Life in Full?
In September.
In September, and you can
yeah.
get it probably anywhere.
You can get it anywhere, but you know, the funny thing is some people say, Reagan, is the reason grandparents and grandkids relate so well is they have a common enemy.
My dad says the same thing.
Even though it's not true, you know,
Right.
we can expect to live to see our grandkids graduate from college and have great grandchildren for us. What could be better than that?
Nothing.
Absolutely.
Because
Awesome.
family is everything.
It's
It
everything.
is.
Well, I'm so happy y'all are here. Good to see you.
Good to
and
see
I'm
you.
excited about the book, Life in Full, September. It'll be a good Christmas present, maybe.
We'll get
for
one
people.
for your mom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I need
Okay.
one.
Yeah, okay.
Brian, this is a must get for sure.
It looks like you guys you're looking back in some of those old times, right? Be able to have some great memories, and we'll see more about that coming up as well in September. And coming up later on the show, about 15% of men will cheat on their